know she been holding my cup, because she got a drowsy look in her eyes. Watch that shit live for confidence up. This her chance, be surrounded by me and the guys. Counting up more than enough. There ain't nothing that nobody need on this side. Around and see no one but us. I'm surrounded so you won't catch me by surprise. I know she been holding my cup.
When it comes to this Hawks team, Evan has to go. Evan has to go because we got cooked. We've been getting cooked all day, every day with this man in the lineup. But that's off topic. That's off topic, man. Like, I'm tired of talking about it now. It happened already. It is what it is. You know, I had to go to sleep and dawn on it and wake back up. Like, that's how long it was. Like, I did a commercial break and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't even want to finish this right now. I'll finish it now. Because if I keep going, this episode ain't gonna sound too good. It's really not gonna sound too good. And that's not what's up. That's not the energy I'm trying to bring. That's not the energy I'm trying to give off. But at the end of the day, I gotta be true to myself. And what I've been seeing from these guys is not it. It's just not it. It's unbearable at this point. You have RJ still being inefficient, slow starts. You see here for that has to stop. Now, I'm not saying that he's not going to be a hard worker. He's not going to bounce back and do what he has to do. But, bro, we pay you $120 million. That slow start ain't going to work. Julius Randle still can't hit a freaking free throw. Basically 1 of 2 every time. That's ridiculous. It's like, bro, you worked on everything else but that. Jalen Brunson versus these all-star guards is like, all right, was you just really on your ish last year for contracts? Or can you really size up with these guys? Like I said, I also tweeted this. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at KnickN30. But at the end of the day, I looked at it and I'm like, yo, he can bounce back. He has a little bit of stuff he has to fix up and tone up. You know, it's still the beginning of the season. Like, he gets that pass because you can see the dynamic in it. You can see the efficiency rating of his scoring. He had a few off nights, but not too crazy to where it's like, oh my God, I got to worry about Brunson. So I know he'll fix that and turn that up. Mitchell Robinson and these fouls, bro. I'm getting really tired of this. I'm really getting tired of this. Like, sorry, y'all, give me one moment. Give me one moment. I got to get something to drink. That good old mango. But Mitchell Robinson, you're always in foul trouble. It's not making sense right now. You want to be defensive player of the year. But in order to be defensive player of the year, you have to be on the court, bro. Like, you can't be on the court and be off the court and get defensive player of the year. And it's bad enough that iHeart is playing still the bulk minutes off the bench. Again, Mitchell Robinson had 4 fouls. Why? Again, people, why? Why did he not come back in the game? I just want to know why he didn't come back in that game. Like, it's not clicking to me. Then I see some people saying, you know, we need to get Tom out of here. I understand. At this point, I'm pretty much getting to that point too, but I'm going to hold it down. I seen somebody say, bring in Mike D'Antoni. No. For all that, we need to go ahead and go get, try to snatch up Kenny. We need to go get Quinn Snyder, promote Johnny Bryant. But Mike D'Antoni? No. Hell no. Negative. No. Oh, yeah, bro. We got cooked by Donovan Mitchell. We don't even get cooked by Trey. We got cooked by Murray. The 2 new acquisitions. The guy that we didn't want to trade for and the guy that we didn't even want to go look at during the offseason to at least make a move for. And yet again, we have this young core that we all have been hyping up. I've been hyping up the young core. And I can tell you that, bro, just like I said in previous shows, previous segments, our young core is just really not it. It's not. As a collective, our young core isn't it. It's not. We have to somehow evaluate who's who. But like I said earlier, how are we really doing this evaluating? Because I get you saying you don't want to pressure Grimes to get back on the floor, but then you guys claim or make it seem like you guys want to evaluate Cam. But how can you do that when Cam barely seen 12 minutes that last game versus the Hawks? So what are we really looking at? Are we just faking the funk? Are we just throwing people out there? Or is Tom just being very stubborn right now? And he don't understand that his stubbornness is messing us up badly. But enough about that Hawks game, y'all. Like, seriously, enough about it. I don't even want to think about it again. Today we got Philly. We're going to Philly. This is the game to where after that last Hawk game and everything that went down, we should automatically out the gate see Quickly starting versus Maxey. It should be the Quickly and Maxey game out the gate, not Quickly coming off the bench. After Quickly goes for a double-double and has 16 rebounds in a game where Evan Fournier only gave you 3 points, bro, he better be starting today. He better be starting today. No questions, no hold bars. I'm stamping that. He better be starting today. It makes no sense now to not start him, man, bro. So I want to see that. There's no James Harden. He's actually going to be out for a while. He should be out for a month, according to sources. But that's another factor. But it's still like, yo, we're the Knicks. Somehow, somewhere, we're going to find a way to mess this up. And it's like, I want to be optimistic. I want to sit there and I want to think highly. I want to sit there and be like, you know what, we can actually get this done. But I don't know. I just don't know. But let me know your thoughts. Give me a second. All I'm saying is we got to get it together, y'all. We got to get it together. We should go into this trying to win, executing, and especially from that embarrassment, we need to turn up. Julius Randle, yo, you had a perfect going in that first half. I need to see 48 minutes of it. I need to see 48 minutes of it, bro. 48 minutes of it. Especially going against Philly. Philly is not looking too good. They basically in the same predicament as us right now. You know, we're 3-4. I believe they're either 4-3 or 3-4 as well. But this is a game we need to get busy on. This is a game where Mitchell Robinson also has to put himself to the test. He will have to guard Embiid. So I want to see the matchups between Embiid, Mitch, and Ihart. We definitely have to see that. It's going down. I want to see Mitch bounce back, and I want to see Mitch play a longer stretch of minutes. So that means Mitch, foul trouble, get on it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to jump at everything. You don't got to have your hands in the pockets like, bro, you tall as hell. Put your arms up, you be good. Stay in your ground. Other than that, besides IQ starting, Julius Randle, you know, giving me a full, complete 48 minutes. Overall, I need the second unit to not collapse the way they did. The second unit, they need to sit there and be on point. They don't need to get discouraged, but I need Tom to really go back to how he was flowing the first couple of games when we had no complaints. Like, bro, you were moving the units right. You were doing what you had to do. You were being fluid with changes and calling timeouts when it was needed, getting the players back locked and engaged. But as of recently, you just been on a stubborn route, and it's not doing us any justice. You're making us look bad, and you're costing your job because a lot of people don't understand. Everybody keeps saying, oh, Dolan gets the last say so, Leon gets the last say so. No, us as a fan base, the New York Knicks fan base get the last say so. Time and time again, whoever we truly wanted out of here, we got them out of here. So don't think anybody see the safe on his team. If the whole community of the Knicks fan base get together and say we want one person gone, they're gone. They're gone. So please understand, people, we are the X factor when it comes into every season. We are the X factor and the reason why some of these people even ended up on our team. So we are the reason why some of these people are still here, because some of us are still preaching good faith, and some of these guys that we know it's like it's bullshit now. It's bullshit, bro. Excuse my French, however you want to call it, but it's bullshit, bro. This team is not it. I seen a stat to where it said we're 3-3, then like 7-7, then like 64-64, and then like some other crap like that. Like we've been dead middle for seasons. I'm talking about seasons. Over like the course of 7 to 10 seasons, we be deadlocked in the middle. Mediocrity. Oh my goodness, bro. When is it going to be our time? When? At this point, we need to go get some type of a star player or some type of a borderline about to touch the potential of a star player. But then we also look at this like, bro, we could have had a steal in this draft and we decided to let it all go, bro. Like, Now, don't get me wrong. I understand you got to work with what you got. I understand we had to take our time. We had to get some old contracts off. But going into this next, not even say all season, going into this deadline, I better see another move. I better see another move because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous at this point. Like, I shouldn't even have to make a pod about this, about how disappointed I am, and it's still the beginning of the season. Like, that got me looking crazy out here right now, Knicks. You understand that? It's not a good look. It's not a good look for anybody. It's not a good look for us. But I expect bounce backs. I expect us to do what is needed. I expect us to turn up and go beyond belief. This is borderline. We have to do what is needed. We have to get it back because if we don't, supposedly on the season, when you look at the couple of games we have left, according to how we've been playing, the next winnable game is Detroit again. Don't play them for a minute. And it's crazy because we play the Nets in this phase, all that. It's just the fact that we're getting cooked by teams we're technically like beating at a point. We can't close out. So it's like, yo, do I have faith in us beating even a Nets team right now? No, I don't. I personally don't. But can we beat them? Yeah, we can. But the way we're moving as an organization and how this Tom has this system running, we're not. And it's going to blow them up. It's going to really blow them out if we lose to those guys. Mind you, we're not even up to that game yet, but that's a game you don't want to hear. As of tonight, this is one of those games to where I feel like it would really make or break how the season is going to go, depending on the fashion of how the outcome of this game is. If it's another embarrassment, I can probably guarantee Tom is fired right after that game. Like, if not, by the next game, if we even lose, he's out of there. So, I don't know. It's a lot that comes into play. It's a lot that has to happen. But we're getting there. You know, we're not too far off. Like I said, we've been in the middle, but we've been in the middle for too long. Like, we have to figure that out. It's a sad stat to see that, you know, there's a lot of times over the course of different drafts or different seasons, we could have acquired certain players. We could have pushed the needle and got us to where we needed to be, but we just didn't do it. And at this point, we need to really evaluate what we're going to do. Like, again, we all know Evan has to go. At this point, I need to see what's really going on with this Julius and Obi thing. Like, there's different stats coming up. I'm looking at the splits. Obi is basically doing better than this man. And according to I think it was like per 36 minutes, Obi looks better than this man right now. And I know a lot of people are saying, but Randall is still young too. I'm sorry, bro. When it comes to the NBA, once you hit 25, you are no longer young in this league no more. Bro, he's 28. Obi is like 24. It's a big difference, bro. And on top of that, Randall's in year 8 versus Obi's year 3. So big difference. Obi's a kid. Randall's a grown man. Obi is outshining him with the least amount of minutes he has. There should be no reason why he don't get more minutes, especially in this game. This game alone, he needs to get some more minutes. Him and IQ, it's to the point where I'm surprised they haven't forced their own way out from him. Because they should have been, bro, one or the other, either one should have got more minutes or the other one should have started by now. But something got to give. Like, those two guys may actually be the key factors to what we need to boost us to where we want to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got Grimes, but we don't know what Grimes is going to look like yet. And besides, it's only year 2 for him. RJ-wise, we know for a fact that if we do not fix that SG position, RJ will never be what we want him to be. It just not gonna flow like that. It's common sense, folks. You can't expect the guy to go off scoring wise, and then you want him to guard like 2 or 3 guys night in and night out on the other end because you either gotta pick up slack for Brunson whenever he does get beat, because Brunson will pick up his own slack, or you gotta cover for Evan because he's getting beat and Evan's not getting over there fast enough to recover damn near half the time. So I can understand why RJ may not be as efficient. I can understand why some cases RJ may look tired. But if you take that out and you at least take Evan out because Brunson can hold his own weight. We've seen out of Brunson and Evan, Brunson can at least hold his own. Evan has his moments, but Evan is just, it's over for that. If you can at least slide IQ, Grimes, or even Cam, that frees up some more space. That also brings in another scoring option. That also brings in another fresh set of legs. That also brings in more defensive intensity. That also opens up the floor for the other guys, which is the big three, to really operate and maneuver because at least they know how to space the floor properly. You know what I'm saying? So we need to switch, Tom. Please, I'm like, please, tonight. Don't be a ass, man. Like, please switch that lineup. I don't even care if you put Evan on the bench. Just don't start Evan. He does not need to start. And if I promise you, if he does, he only need to be playing the same amount of minutes as D Rose, 10 to 12 or 12 to 15. No more than that.